Alright guys, going to try and show you something else that I found with these cheap China kits. As I said, the machining quality looks terrible on the needles and seats. And I was correct. The one on the left is American made, the one on the right is your China. Alright, now I don't know if you can see these differences. Threads, the way they terminate at the bottom of the actual seat. There's a nice tapered machined fit. There's just basically a cutoff. Okay, that really doesn't seem like it's going to be too much of a difference, but quite honestly, trying to thread it in, even when you get to the point where you can start the threads, these threads don't fit. So their threads are off as well. But I'm going to show you that. I'm going to attempt to show you that. We'll see what happens. If I could actually do it and hold the camera. All right. But the other thing is this, and this is probably like the most important. The size of the hole on the inside of it. When we talk about a 110 needle in seat or a 0.97, it's pertaining to the size of the hole down in the bottom. These are 110 needles in seats, American made. Nice machined finish inside there. You can see the shine in the video. They are the exact size that Edelbrock now puts in all of their carburetors for the last couple of years. As far as I know, it's the biggest needle in seat available for an Edelbrock without drilling one oversize. Okay. Well, this China one, look at the size of that hole. It's like, if that's a 110, that's like a 180. It's huge. So what is it going to do to your fuel pressure? I'm not really sure. If it's going to drop your fuel pressure, if your carb's going to run rich, honestly, I couldn't tell you. You know, under most circumstances, I'd be thinking this might work out real well for an E85 carburetor, but the machining quality is terrible. You can see down in it. I don't know if you could see the burrs and all of the grooves in the bottom. The other thing is, you'll notice the slot is beat up. The slot's beat up because I went to thread it into a carburetor and you can't even get this thing to thread in. I'm going to try and do that for you right now, and you'll actually see what I'm talking about. First of all, starting it by hand is almost impossible because the interference fit of the thread is rough, and it doesn't have that taper at the bottom. But I got it to start. But you cannot even get this thing trying to do this one-handed, folks, so be patient. That's it. Now I'm putting some torque into that, and that's it. And I want to show you. That's how far in it goes. All right, before it gives me a problem with the threads. And quite honestly, I actually took these threads to a wire wheel and buffed them, figuring there was a couple little burrs on it, and that was the only thing that was holding it up. Well, just to show you what happens when you put the American-made one on there. Let's see if I can get this sucker out. Thank God this is junk head. Just figured I'd use it for purposes of demonstration. And watch this. American made. Basically, I'm threading it in by hand, folks. That's about as far as I can do it by hand. But right now, 2 fingers. Let's say 2 fingers. 1, 2, 3. Goes in. Now I'm not going to tighten it down, but look at that. The American made one fits. Wonder why? Because we make better products in America. Plain and simple. These products come out of an ISO certified American made plant. American manufacturing. Best in the world. buy that cheap China garbage, folks. Spend your money on good stuff, and you'll get good results. Stay away from the China stuff. Here's what it looks like, remember. All right, have a nice day.